'80s on 8 is my #1 selection in my car, Sirius Radio. However, color me surprised when in 2014 I'm driving in my car with my friends Alan and Jeff, and a song comes on the radio that I have never heard of before. Never. If the Love Fits. I know. By Leslie Pearl. Have no clue. Thought it was the Carpenters. If it were, I would have known it. I've never heard the song. But it has, well, the Captain and Tennille are now divorced. It's a sad, sad world in which we live. But getting back on track, I'm not used to working with the partner. Before I was interrupted, I was speaking about this song, which immediately I loved because I defy you. When I am done singing, next Saturday morning, you're going to wake up with the chorus in your head. You okay there, Corey?
Fine.
Great. And of course, the only version that I can find on iTunes was by somebody named Chris Campbell. Again, who are these people? I have no idea. And it's a country western song.
No.
That's his version. Oh yeah, forever. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, hold on, because not only do I have props, but I have a costume change. Hold on. I'll tell you the story of this little baby after the song is done. You say you're not sure about love, if this thing we got together is real. But I say, what are you afraid of? You're a woman and you know how to feel. Look to your heart and the answer will be such a very simple thing. If the love fits where it may be, and if it feels good, put it on. And if it's not right, well then maybe you can turn around and let it go. But if the love fits where it may be, and if it feels good, put it on. And if it looks right, well then maybe this love we have is where you belong. Baby, you got nothing to lose. You can try it on and see if it suits you. And maybe, if it's not right for you, you can turn around if you choose to. I want you to stay, cause you feel good to me, but I'll leave it up to you. If the love fits where it may be, and if it feels good, put it on. And if it's not right, well then maybe you'd be better off to leave it alone. But if the love fits where it may be, and if it feels good, put it on. And if it looks right, well then maybe this love we have is where you belong. I wanna hold you, girl, and love you all night, and try to make you understand. We got a good love and it fits us so tight, but what can I do? It's all up to you. If the love fits where it may be, and if it feels good, put it on. And if it's not right, well, maybe you'd be better off to leave it alone. But if the love fits where it may you belong. If the love fits. Really, I love that song. I really, really do. And I love my jacket. Which was bought in 1984. I'm sure you didn't know that. I bought it in New York suede and leather in the West Village, which I am sure is not there any longer.
No.
And it was $100, which was even a lot of money for a guy like me who spent every dime a chess game back in the day. And I have been dying for it to come back in style because, come on, it's suede, fringe, and padded shoulders.
Just in case.
I mean, come on. So one of these days it's going to come back in style and I can wear it on the street and not on the stage. Until then, hold on. What's up?
Orange lining.
Of course.
Keep it back there.
Yeah, that was my foray into country western. I don't really think it sounded country western, but we're not doing another country western song, so don't even worry about it. It's close enough. I think I said bang. It says country is a Secaucus boys.
You had a scoop in there too. You had a scoop. If the love is.
I've been scooping since I was born. Alrighty, moving on. Okay, yeah. Every once in a while I forget where I am. It's like, what are we doing? Why are you people in my apartment? Ooh, okay. So, for those of you who've come to the shows before, my shows, which I'm really proud to say is not a very large percentage of the people here today. So you're new. It's hot, man. But it's good. It's good. It's the footlights. It's the stage. It's the theater. There are some songs that I do all the time. Partly because I love them, partly because I'm just too lazy to learn new songs. Gotta be honest. And if I ever do a greatest hits album, which I may, you never know, these two songs are gonna be on them. Somewhere quiet on our own. before the night is through, I'll be talking love to you, meaning every word I say. 'Cause the last time I felt like this, I was falling in love, falling and feeling I'll never fall in love again. Yes, the last time I felt like this was long before I knew what I'm feeling now with you. Oh, the last time I felt like this, I was falling in love, falling and feeling I'll never fall in love again. Yes, the last time I felt like this was long before I knew what I'm feeling now with you. I have seen everything she's ever been in. My love for her has always been so deeply hidden. I can't believe that I'm really standing here. My knees are weak and I can hardly speak. 'Cause you are so beyond anyone I've ever dreamed of, so beyond I never thought that I could feel a love this strong. Marilyn, you are so beyond. What would I do if she suddenly walked in the room? Would she understand that I am her greatest fan? In my mind, I've acted out the scene at least 100 times, but I've forgotten all my lines. 'Cause you are so beyond anyone I've ever dreamed of, so beyond I never thought that I could feel a love this strong. Marilyn, you are so beyond. Her perfume's in the air, it's everywhere, just making me more aware that you are so beyond anyone I've ever dreamed of, so beyond I never thought that I could feel a love this strong. Marilyn, you are so beyond. That is from the musical Marilyn in the 80s. Before the Bombshell on Smash. Or as I like to call it, where are my testicles? No, I'm serious. Oh, you know. And the first one was from Same Time Next Year. Love that song. But it's a little weird because my mother had a huge crush on Alan Alda. So every single time I sing that, I literally think of my mother. And it's wrong. It's wrong. But for her, it was probably very good. Sorry.
Who's Alan?
All right. Woo! All righty, kids. So I think I mentioned that I love the 80s music. And I did read somewhere, and this is true. I have no idea. It was on the interweb, so it's true. That there were 3 musical breakthroughs, 3 things that happened in the musical industry that changed the modern musical industry. The first was Bill Haley in the Comets and rock and roll, that thing. The second was the Beatles. And the third was the second British invasion of all like the electronic British music that I love so much. Eurythmics, Depeche Mode, I think, Thompson Twins, all that stuff. But it's really hard to mimic that sound on just a piano. But we're gonna do it anyway! And I want to play a game because when Jordan first played this, we were both like, what? That's not the song! So play the beginning of it, and if anybody knows what this song is, shout it. Yeah. Nobody? Yeah, I know. No, don't feel bad. Don't be ashamed. Don't be upset. I had no idea, and I picked the music. You were working as a waitress in the bar. When I met you, I picked you out, I shook you up, I turned you around, turned you into someone new. And 5 years later on, you felt the world at your feet. Success has been so easy for you. But don't forget it's me who put you where you are now, and I can put you back down too. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when you say that you don't need me. And don't you want me? You know I don't believe it when you say that you don't need me. It's not too late to find. You think you changed your mind? You better change it back or we will both be sorry. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, dance break. I was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. That much is true. But even then I knew I'd find a much better place, either with or without you. The 5 years we had have been such good times. I still love you. But now I think it's time I live my life on my own. I guess it's just what I must do. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when you say that you don't need me. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when you say that you don't need me. It's much too late to find. You think you changed your mind? You better change it back or we will both be sorry. Don't you want me, baby? Everybody! Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you? figured out how to end a song, I just shout out the title. Don't do it! Thank you. Mr. Daniel Craig. And also, very sadly, I have a picture of Mr. Daniel.
In the in-case drawer? Oh, just in case?
That doesn't have one photo now. One page is missing. And I wonder why I don't have a house. Alrighty. God, we're moving a lot quicker than I thought we would. Sorta, kinda. When we were first doing the show, I literally cut 7 songs. Yeah, exactly. We'd be here till tomorrow. Which wouldn't be bad, because I'm having a great time. We are now moving into the ecclesiastical portion of our show. Bet you didn't think we were going to have one of those.
So funny.
Palm, anyone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, what's really wonderful is that certain songs remind you of people, places, events. These next 2 songs are really quite special to me because the first was introduced to me by my dear friend Linda Ferrara, and I got to sing it at her wedding. And the other song was introduced to me by an old friend who's no longer with us, who I met while I was performing. It's a song by Sandy Patty, and they're both just beautiful songs. And I'm going to share them with you. We pray for blessings, we pray for peace, comfort for family, protection while we sleep. We pray for healing, prosperity. We pray that your mighty hand will ease our suffering, and all the while you hear each spoken need, yet love us way too much to give us lesser things. But what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if the 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? And what if trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? We pray for wisdom, your voice to hear, and we cry in anger when we cannot feel you near. We doubt your goodness, we doubt your love, as if every promise from your word is not enough. And all the while you hear each desperate plea, and all that we'd have faith to believe. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if the 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? And what if trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? When friends betray us, when darkness seems to win, we know the pain reminds this heart that this is not our home. nights are what it takes to know you're near. What if the pain that I am feeling and the aching in my heart is a revealing of a greater thirst this world can't satisfy? And what if trials of this life, the rain, the storms, the hardest nights, are your mercies in disguise? The soldiers tried to clear the narrow street, but the crowd pressed in to see the man condemned to die on Calvary. He was bleeding from a beating, there were stripes upon his back, and he wore a crown of thorns upon his head, and he bore with every step the scorn of those who cried out for his death. Down the Via Dolorosa, called the way of suffering, like the Lamb came the Messiah, Christ the King. But he chose to walk that road out of his love for you and me. Down the Via Dolorosa, all the way to Calvary. Por la Via Dolorosa, triste llama Jerusalén, los soldados le abrían paso a Jesús, mas la gente se acercaba para ver a aquella cruz. Por la Via Dolorosa es la guía del dolor, como oveja vino Cristo Rey Señor, y fue alguien que hizo vida su amor por ti. slow songs, I know. However, I have learned from experience, there's really no way to segue from a song about the crucifixion. It's just my cross to bear. I know, I went there.
My mom used to sing that song.
Did she have that end line? My guess is she didn't, and it was probably beautiful. I'm sure it was. You okay back there? All good? We're in the home stretch, kids. The home stretch. Oh. One thing that I do love when I was looking through the music, trying to figure out what to sing, I love me a story song. You know, from the 70s, they would tell a story. There's always somebody got murdered. They did. But you know, a bloody murder sung to a nice melody is palatable. I don't know. Run, Joey, run.
I love that.
We're not going to do that. Billy, don't be a hero.
What's he doing too?
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Good.
The night the lights went out in Georgia. Oh, we should have done that one! However, the queen of the story song, I think, is Cher.
Which one are we doing?
So let's see what we can learn from our favorite half-breed. Let's see one of the Secaucus children's school. Oh, they seem to be studying Cher. Old and new. Can they sing? Oh my God, I know. This one I had to print out. I did not have a book of Cher at home. Let's see what we got here. What could we do? I got you, babe.
What's my favorite one?
Yeah, but not on the ski slopes. Yeah, no, gotta have one clunker. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
That's a good one too.
Dark Lady!
Oh my God! Yes! That's what we're doing!
What if I don't know that one?
So, hopefully, I forgot that I was wearing contacts. So hopefully I'll be able to read the lyrics. Because I don't know them.
That's all right, Jordan doesn't know me.
Woo! Louder by the seat of the pants, baby! Alright, let's see. The fortune. You can play whenever you want. The fortune queen of New Orleans was brushing her cat in her black limousine. On the backseat were scratches from the marks of men. Her fortune, she had one. A little tricky. Couldn't see through the tinted glass. She said, "Home, James," and he hit the gas. I followed her to some darkened room. She took my money. She said, "I'll be with you soon." Dark lady laughed and danced and lit the candles one by one. The broom was done. Dark lady played black magic till the clock strikes dawn at 12. She knew more about me than I knew myself. That is positively insightful. It's like she's psychic or clairvoyant. Oh, come on! That's funny! You're lucky I'm not singing a song by Claire Danes because it wouldn't work. And I know that Claire isn't a singer. Oh, hold on. She built 2 cars Two eyed Jack, my eyes saw red, but the card still stayed black. She said, the man you love is secretly true to someone else who is very close to you. My advice is that you leave this place, never come back and forget you ever saw my face. Everybody! Dark lady, black magic, and the man one by one. She'd wear the depths in music till the brew was done. Dark lady, I don't know the words, so just clap right here. And then I'll say something else until we're here. Okay.
Wait, there's another verse?
Has there been a bloody murder?
Not yet.
Well, then there's another verse. God, I'm old. So I ran home and crawled in my bed. I couldn't sleep because of all the things she said. Then I remembered her strange perfume and how I smelled it was in my very own room. So I sneaked back and caught her with my man, laughing and kissing till they saw the gun in my hand. This is the part I like. The students knew they were dead on the floor. Dark lady would never toss or turn a card up anymore. Oh! Dark lady, play black magic till the rock, la la la. I still don't know the words, so just la 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 la. Dark lady did something else, and then you're all gonna clap right here. And now the song is done, and Dark lady.
I guess that was okay.
That was always a little bit better in my head. Ah, well. Thank you, Cher. We've come to the end. People, we've been here for an hour and 15. Woo! Oh, but I have had a really wonderful time. I hope you guys have. Listening Cast's Cabaret series, presenting moi and whomever whiles after me. I do have a bunch of thank yous that I may have forgotten. Dennis Delaney and Ed Becker for putting up the beautiful curtains that you see before us. Karen Corso-Luskin, who played my vocal warm-up. Take your cards. No, clap more. I had a great warm-up, vocal warm-up on a CD. It doesn't play anymore. I can't make it work. So Karen stepped in. And all the guys back there, Isaiah, Raul, Frank, Scott, all on the lights and sound. Pretty darn good. And of course the cast board, John Kashuba, founder, executive director, Debbie DeLore, Director of Secaucus,